To be able to showcase it for you, you're looking at our Bellezza PantherLink watch and bracelet set in what we're calling the cubic zirconia, but we also have the same style in the black spinel. This watch is going to work for virtually everyone. The length of the watch is about 7.5 inches in length. It's about 9/16 of an inch wide. And then we're also including the bracelet. The bracelet is a wrap style bracelet. It's actually 16.25 inches long, so almost long enough to wear as a necklace.
You'll notice that Val has it on as a choker.
Oh, look at her. I wish my neck was that thin, but it's not. But it's beautiful. If you can, that's gorgeous. I didn't realize that. I was wondering what she was wearing.
That's what she has on.
I never realized that. That's beautiful. Very sexy.
It is very sexy.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned your neck size, and here's a little secret for it. Most of us, our neck is exactly twice the size of our wrist.
I never knew that.
That's just how
That's a fun fact.
That's how we're built.
Okay.
Mostly. And so if you have a 7-inch or an 8-inch wrist, you will be able to wear the necklace as a choker. Yeah.
And I've got plenty of room.
And it has 3 sizers on the back of it. So let me let me give you a walk through this. And there's so much to talk about, but we have a few minutes. So let me just drape myself in gold and show you what's going on. So whenever you're buying a timepiece, first and foremost, we have to talk about what's actually in the timepiece. So let's talk about the dial itself first, which is actually what they call a sunray dial. And wow, what a gorgeous job the designers did with this. The dial is really stunning. Then we did the hand-applied indices and the markers, which are Roman numerals, 3 hands with the Japanese quartz movement inside. And then the stone markers at the hours match the stones on the bezel. So you have the black spinel in this case, and in the other case you have the cubic zirconia. The back of the timepiece is stainless steel. It happens to actually be water resistant to 3 atmospheres, and that's a really great feature that we don't offer very often. You see the Bellezza trademark back here. The knurled crown on this also has a stone that will match the dial and the bezel as well. So you have the black spinel on this one, and you have the cubic zirconia on this one. But this is really all about the PantherLink, which is the most aspirational, beautiful link. First created by Cartier in 1904. And there was a time when each house was known for the link that they created. And the PantherLink instantly became one of these rich girl looks. And the whole idea behind it was supposed to be articulated, and it was supposed to drape around the skin in what the French said was a voluptuous fashion. Ooh, voluptuous fashion. Fast forward to today, and like the Byzantine link, this is one of the rich girl links that we all think about and know about as a really important look for important jewelry. We've never done a wrap watch. We've never done a wrap bracelet. So we put the two together. You can actually hook the watch to the bracelet and have it wrap 3 times around your wrist, or you can wear the bracelet separately and wear it as a bracelet, as I have done here. Or you can wear it, or it'll probably work for you as a choker as well. But you see, it's like just a mile of gold in just the bracelet. So if we asked $119 just for the bracelet, it would be a fair price. Because this is pure bronze and layered in 18-karat gold and crafted for us in Italy. Now, can you describe how it feels to you?
Oh my gosh, it feels so rich and expensive.
Like solid gold, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable. I'm trying to actually take out the extra link so that...
Don't break a nail.
No, I won't. And I've got fancy nails. I usually don't have these fancy nails, but I went to a fundraiser the other night, and so I decided to do something a little unique.
A little fancy. What were you raising funds for?
It's a program for students who want to be healthcare professionals in the future. Yes.
Fantastic.
But look at how beautiful that is. The cubic zirconia, which is the one that I'm wearing, is the most popular, but I agree with you. Look at that dial. I mean,
the sunray dial is absolutely breathtaking.
Well, the look of the diamonds doesn't hurt either. Come on.
It doesn't
it doesn't hurt. And they look so real, and I think that's what's so beautiful about it. Isn't that a beautiful watch? I love the size and the scale of it, because it's not too small, it's not too large, but it has beautiful presence. Just for the watch alone, I mean, you would love it. And by the way, this is gonna work. I consider myself to have a medium-sized wrist, but if you do have a larger wrist, we give you the additional link, so this should work for everyone.
Links. There are 3 links on the watch, and I think there are 3 or 4 on the bracelet. So the size options you have are actually extraordinary, and you can do it at home. You don't have to go to a jeweler.
I think this is beautiful. I do have an update already. This is brand new. If you want the cubic zirconia choice that I'm wearing, only 200 remain.
Good grief.
Only 200 remain. So again.
Usually black spinel is the most popular. Well, you know, we haven't been able to use cubic zirconia before in Bellezza, and so that's.
I'm going to try this one on too.
Like, that's new, and you're like, that's new. I want it. Good for you.
Yeah.
Can I, while you try it on and show you, I want to just tell you that. If you don't know, if you haven't met me, 20 years ago, I was vice president of the American Watch Association. I was also president of the Gucci watch division. And I have such passion for timepieces. I've been collecting them since I was 20 years old. And when it comes to a timepiece, there is no detail that's too small for me to think about. Whether it's how far the second hand reaches to the dial, or how much depth the sunray dial has, or where we do a pie pan style, or how we do the bezel setting. Every one of those moments is important to me. And the timepieces we have done with Bellezza have all become customer picks, have all been huge.
Look at this one.
Huge sellouts and really popular over the years. This one is brand new. You are the very first people to see these of anyone we've shown. I'm very excited about them. And I love,
now I'm torn.
And I love that the bracelet goes with.
Look at the black spinel.
See, it is absolutely stunning.
Oh no, Valerie, how do you choose? I don't know, Valerie. I mean, what do you? I'm telling you, I fell in love with the cubic zirconia, and then I tried on the black spinel, and I'm thinking, wow, that looks so expensive and chic.
I think the marriage of black spinel with gold
that's a hard one.
It's very Italian. And but then the marriage of black and diamond is very universal, rich girl. So
that's true.
And then stacking it with that panther bracelet, you know, wearing it the way Val's wearing it, it just looks like she has a pound of gold on, is what it looks like.
I love that look.
Looks like money.
And if you want it, let us know. It's $30 to be able to get this at home. Only 200 remain in the cubic zirconia. We also have, of course, the black spinel. You can't make a bad choice. They're beautiful. What a wonderful, wonderful gift to give. You know, we've been talking quite a bit about the holidays, but I think about all the wedding anniversaries and all the birthdays that are between now and the new year. That is a special piece, but I want to give you permission to treat the most important person in your life, you. There are a lot of gifts that we're going to be giving to everybody over the next couple of weeks. Treat yourself. You're the most important person in your life. Feel beautiful about yourself and wear the things that make you feel wonderful. I was talking to a girlfriend of mine who's been one of my best friends since high school, and we were saying we don't know how many holidays and Thanksgivings we have left.